I'm making this video out of naked necessity. I talked about 10 bloody games in the last video and thought that would be enough, but there are over 1,000 games on the list. And I had a little niggle at the back of my mind for the last 2 weeks. Why didn't you talk about this game? Why not this one? So I just acceded to the demands of my mind, just so I can get a bloody decent night's sleep again. I mean, what a load of old bollocks. I'm over 40, those days are long gone. Still, I have to talk about these games because they're going to be brilliant. So, I've gone through the list again and picked out 5 more must-have games from Essen for you. If I've missed out any, please let me know in the comments. And while you're there, telling me what a bellend I am, why not sub? It's free, and it only costs you some petty annoyance and a soup song of your dignity. Right, let's get on to it. This out of the last video for 2 reasons. Firstly, it was so bloody obvious and everyone doing these videos is going to have it on their list, and secondly, I'm an insufferable hipster twat. Then I thought, what is wrong with you? This is a new big box Uwe Rosenberg game, and it's a sequel to his classic Glass Road. I always get the warm and fuzzies about a game I bought at Essen, and Glass Road is wonderful. A brilliant Euro game with a really tense central action selection mechanism and ingenious resource wheels that blew my mind when I first saw them. They're independent machines within the greater machine of the game itself. Black Forest implements them and replaces the simultaneous action selection with worker placement. Uwe Rosenberg is wonderful at reiterating his designs, so it'll be fascinating to see what he's come up with here. This will be one of the hottest games of this year's Spiel, and I'll be there on day 1 to pick up a copy. If you watched my favourite game designers video, you'll know my admiration bordering on obsession for Paolo Mori's designs. He is the king of simple, deep games, and I wound up including 2 of his new games in this video. I mentally flagellated myself for leaving them out of the last one, mentally being the operative word here. I have very sensitive skin. This is a battle game in which you assume the roles of various factions of the ancient world seeking to best your opponents. Tiles are used here instead of minis, but if Paolo Mori is behind it, I'm sure that this will be a naughty one that will leave you feeling more than satisfied when you finish. I can't wait to try this one. This was a huge Kickstarter, and I should declare my interest as I worked on the video for this one.
The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water.
Also, unlike any of the other games, I've actually played this. I got the chance to play the deluxe version when I was in the States in the summer, so can speak with some experience. This is a heavy one. There are a lot of rules, but they all fit together perfectly and deliver a hell of a lot in a couple of hours. Also, the theme, psychiatry and fin de siècle Vienna, is so refreshing. It's no surprise it did so well on crowdfunding. The production here is truly off the charts. The use of transparent cards is wonderful, and the way the various facets of the board come together to combine with each other makes a fabulous experience. Johnny Pack is one of the unsung heroes of game design, and games like Unconscious Mind will definitely make him a name to be reckoned with. As promised, this is the second Paolo Mori game in this video, and this one looks a doozy. If anything, I'm more excited about this one than Battalion. This is a deck-building area control game where you take the roles of various peoples in the hidden land of Altay, being confronted with modernisation and the challenges that comes with. What I find really fascinating here is that this is a territorial expansion game, hardly an original board game trope, but part of the victory conditions are creating the memories of your achievements. So you're not just playing for the moment, but also for your legacy. This sounds so original and I'm really excited for it. No list of anticipated games at Essen would be complete without featuring a beige game about a topic I had zero interest in until I realised there was a game about it. This is Chartered Building Amsterdam. This looks like it'll be a light one where you're building the central city of the game. I love games like this one promises to be, light on rules that plays in about an hour. Also, I love games that let you build something. I love to bang on about the psychological magic of game mechanisms, but you cannot deny the tactile aspects of gaming, and the buildings in this one look delightful. I hope the mechanisms hold up to the components, because this one looks really charming. So, thank you for watching. I hope to see you at Essen. You can buy me a pint. You can like the video if you liked the video. You can sub to the channel. And in the box below, you'll find links to the best Discord in board gaming and some brilliant t-shirts. If you really liked the video, you can even back the Patreon like these lovely people right here. It truly does help keep the lights on over here in the cabin. Right, I'm off to go and get some kip because I won't get a wink at Essen.